are live! Guys, we're here with my cousin Perry. As you can see, the before and after picture, no Photoshop, it's completely real. And we're gonna talk a little bit about building a fighter's body, the difference between having that big size mirror muscle versus more the functional training. And Perry's done all the different types of training. Now he's incorporating, obviously, some of his usual bodybuilding training, which he likes. However, he's changed the number of sets and reps that he's doing. And now we've incorporated all the combat conditioning, the fighting, and the more functional stuff. But before we start, I just launched my brand new knife defense program, the Tactical Edge. Guys, over 48 step-by-step lessons right now. There's a 50% discount as we're building the program. I busted my ribs, so I had to stop filming. But we're filming the other 10 alive drills. So you have 12 lessons, 20 alive drills, and 12 full-out scenarios, as well as a manual and a guide with amazing statistics on everything. I'm telling you guys, I'm building the complete knife defense program. So I'll put the link in the comment box. Right now it's at 50%. And now let's talk about how to build a fighter's body. Like right now, guys, I've taken the month off because I busted my ribs filming the knife defense video. My cousin was there. It wasn't even a hard shot. We're on the knees. We're doing a grappling drill, trying to trap the knife. I grab the knife, I go down, got hit in the ribs. So I'm letting my body heal. So we'll have my cousin, look at this, guys. Right, he still has a little bit of the bulk, right?
Yeah, well, it's also, as soon as I start lifting weights, even if they're light, muscle memory, you know, you get that swollen look again. But I don't know if you can show, I'm doing chest today. So 3 times a week, and I come do my regular bodybuilding stuff, right? But as you can see, it's 40-pound dumbbell press, which is really light for me anyways. But I'm keeping the range between 20 and 25 reps.
Yeah.
And I try
So sorry, Perry. Some people say, oh, you know, more than 20 reps is useless.
Well, because I'm also trying to condition my heart more than my muscles, right? So what I'm also trying to do is when I'm doing the light weights, I'm going faster movement.
So you're working, guys, so for fighting, you want to develop those fast twitch muscles, exactly. Right? Because when I'm striking, right, you're not going, it's boom. Boom, like you could go down negative and explode up.
So I'll give you an example, right? So if I'm bodybuilding, I'm usually doing 100s on that incline, right? 100 to 120. Now I'll grab the 40s and I'll just, like my cousin said, so I'll start. On the way down, I'll go slow.
Boom.
And then explode.
Yeah, you want to make sure you don't hyperextend the elbows when you do that. You still want to control, right? But the idea, guys, is you want to develop that fast twitch muscle, right? Because that's what you need. You need that explosive power, as well as you need that functional training and movement, making your movements, if you're boxing, fighting, and incorporating some strength training in it.
And I also
I just want to do a little shout out. Vincent, my man, what's going on? Hope you're good, Vincent. Long time, brother. Yeah, go ahead, Barry.
I also find now that I'm older, I'm 43 now. I also find that when I work out faster, even not even slowing down with the negative, just like really going faster, I find activates my muscles a lot more now. When I was younger, I'd get more of an activation when I would squeeze and but because our muscle size does reduce as we get older, obviously, right? Yeah. So you're trying to reach every little fiber. So for me, the most effective way is to go faster right now. With control though, like you're not gonna...
And you gotta remember, guys, my cousin's 43, I'm gonna be 45. We're in our 40s, the body changes. What we did at 20, 30, you're just gonna screw up your joints, you're gonna screw up your body. You gotta start, and I guess that's where the experience comes in, because we've done all the different methods of training. I've been training more functional, my cousin knows this. A good 10, 15 years ago, I started doing the functional training for fighting because I knew I needed it. My cousin was doing more of the bodybuilding. Now he's incorporating the functional, striking the bag, hitting.
Well, there's also the thing where if I go to the gym now, I could still lift heavy. He's seen me. Yeah. But it takes a lot out of me. And it takes a long time to recover if I do heavy sessions, right?
Yeah, remember at one point your joints were hurting. When you came back, you were going heavy.
Yeah, so now I find the lighter weights takes less impact on my joints. I can develop a nice physique. Like I'm the lightest I've ever been, right? I used to
Take off your shirt, Barry.
Uh,
It's too embarrassing.
I was 192 to 205 on my biggest, and now I'm only 170.
170. How do you feel? I see you're much lighter. He was
I'm
hitting
lighter,
the bag.
I'm able to run. I'm more explosive. I'm lighter on my feet. Like I could actually sprint again. I couldn't sprint when I was too bulky. Right. Now at least I could sprint with my daughter, run around, do chin-ups, do for fun. Like I'll play around with my kid and not get exhausted because also I'm not carrying all that weight on me.
Absolutely.
And I really enjoy it. Like I said, I really enjoy it after my workouts, no matter what. Even when I'm doing my bodybuilding stuff, like I told my cousin, we're gonna put the timer on. We're gonna do some rounds on the bag, right? Because more important at this age is the heart.
Yeah. So I mean, guys, again, it's a matter. It's a matter of listening to your body as well and its limitations, and really also knowing what's your purpose of training. We're not training to be bodybuilders and go on stage.
No, not anymore.
As we get older, for me, it's about being functional, mobile, flexible, being able to sustain as much movement and range of motion and grow old healthy and strong.
Yeah.
I'm 85 kilos, 21 years old. Can I be 65 in 3 months?
Depends for what.
Yeah, if you could lose those kilos. Yeah, for sure. In 3 months.
5 kilos muscle or fat?
Yeah, but yeah, that's it. That's a good question. What body exercise would you recommend? So obviously you have chin-ups.
The classics. Honestly,
Chin-ups, pull-ups,
push-ups,
dips, push-ups, burpees, spider crawls. You could do a full workout with just body weight, guys, and still get a good. I have them on my hero training program. Workouts as well as Bob Dummy workouts. Burpees are the best, man.
You know what I noticed, guys? When you begin, it's important to have your weights. But now for someone who has the building blocks already, if I just do push-ups and chin-ups and dips and body squats, I'll get a good pump, right? So as you get older, actually, I don't know my cousin, I recommend the body weight exercises.
Yeah, I like them.
It's good for you. Like I did push-ups. I do my incline presses, but then I do my push-ups. Always push-ups.
And if you want to add a little bit, I have a weight vest right over here. So sometimes I'll slap on the weight vest, 25 pounds, and I'll do all my exercises with my weight vest. Is it possible to gain size via a hypertrophy regimen, but then change the fibers to fast by doing...
Guys, it's also what works for you, right?
Yeah.
Honestly, we've been in this since 16 years old.
16 years old.
We've seen the trends come and go, right?
Yeah.
But there's some things that are staples forever.
You're right. You're good.
Your body exercises, right? The body weight exercises.
Some exercises too, like a squat is a squat.
Yeah. And also some exercises don't work for some other people, right? So I recommend doing what works for you, and don't go too much into what you eat because it's a never-ending abyss. It never ends.
You're right.
It never. If it works for you, don't get impressed with somebody else's program. If yours is working, stick to it.
Well, look, you can go and explore and try it.
And if it doesn't work, though, it's
the same thing with a quote-unquote diet, right? I've done the vegan, I've done the vegetarian. I've tried a lot of these things. They didn't work for me, right? Now I do intermittent fasting. I swear by it. I love the intermittent fasting. I don't eat a lot of meals. I don't either go crazy with calculating everything I eat, but I try to tell myself 80% of the time, I have more of a higher protein diet, eat my vegetables, keep it simple. I'm still gonna drink my wine if I want to. I'm still gonna have like that piece of cake. But again, it's also the amount I'm gonna have that's gonna be controlled. There's nothing excessive will ever work or be sustainable in most. And trust me, I've done it all. One of the reasons why, like right now I'm not training and my body hasn't changed that much because I'm always natural. I've never coasted my body highs or lows. I've always been between 165, 175, up to 180. I've been up to 185, but I've never been to 220 and bulked up and then it went down to 150. In the long term, that's always going to be unhealthy for your body and harder for you to...
The drastic weight change is not good for you at all.
You were what at one point, 2 something?
So when I had stopped training.
Yeah.
So when I was on a lot of medication too, I was 240.
240?
So I was 205 built, then 240 fat, then 190 kind of built, and now 170 looking pretty decent.
This is the best I've seen you.
Yeah, well, I used to be bigger, but I'm not looking for that anymore.
Yeah, but
and
now,
as you can see,
now you're more proportionate.
That's right. Yeah, I was
you're more proportionate.
But also, as you can see, I did a superset before, right? Where I'm doing like 10 of these, 10 hammer curls, then 10 like this. So I swear by the supersets too at this age.
Yeah.
I like getting exhausted now when I'm training instead of resting and going for a heavy lift, right? Because this is what benefits me as I'm getting older. The endurance.
Endurance, absolutely.
Right? I remember talking to an older man, used to be a wrestler. Met him in I was doing deliveries up in some village up here in Quebec. And he was a wrestler. He saw me, he goes, oh, you're in good shape. We started talking. He trained with the Rougeau brothers and everything. And I told him, you're in good shape. And how old are you? He was 72, I remember. He goes, motion is the lotion.
Motion is the lotion,
right?
absolutely.
And as you get older, you can't expect to push heavy weights, but don't stop moving.
Yeah.
Because when you stop moving, all your pains, you feel them a lot more. Because I still have my I remember making videos, my neck, still there. But as long as I keep moving and I don't sit down, I kind of can fight through it.
And you're working your cardio more than I've ever seen you.
Oh, yeah, I try not to. Now I'm resting because we're talking, but usually it's non-stop. It's literally 25-second to 30-second rest in between my sets. So that's what I've been doing. And I mean, the results are there, right? I'm not as big as I used to be, but I actually have cuts again, slowly coming out, which I never had before because of because I was powerlifting too. It's a different game, you know, a lot of calories and stuff like that. So now I eat healthy. I try to anyways. Yeah.
But I mean, guys, everything, we could talk a little bit about that. Everything is, it's finding balance, right? And like, there's certain concepts we know that are certain foods we know. If you're drinking soft drinks, eating McDonald's, that's like the first thing you need to eliminate from your diet.
Remember when I was
all the processed,
when I was 240 and I wanted to lose weight, I don't want to go on a diet because diets are unsustainable.
Yeah.
So what did I do? Whatever I was eating,
cut it in half.
I just cut it in half. So
that's the first thing, portion control.
If I went to McDonald's and got a Big Mac trio, I had half my Big Mac and half my fries and threw the rest.
Yeah.
Just by doing that for a month, I lost 10 pounds.
Yeah, I believe that.
Right? Because you're cutting your portions. After that, once your stomach gets smaller, then you can start dieting. I'm not a fan of diets. Eat. But just it's all proportion, like portion control for me anyways.
Yeah, that's it.
Because diets are something that your brain is like, oh, I'm punishing myself. I'm not eating this. So it becomes kind of a hard thing to sustain because you're always fighting your urges, right?
That's true, good point.
So whereas if you do it my way, you want a Big Mac, go get eat half of it. Throw it, doesn't matter.
Like I tell people, like, you know, I've had clients who are like, oh, they love sweets. Okay, let's have a small piece. If you have a cheesecake, cut the have a quarter, get your craving if that's what you need. Just don't eat the whole damn thing. That makes a huge difference.
And if you do eat the whole damn thing, just make sure the next day you add a little more cardio in your workout.
That's it. And like I have a 3-1 rule. For every 1 day I'm going to quote unquote cheat and let myself go, the next 3 days I'm going to be super tight on my diet. That's what I've done. Guys, I'm 45. Even though I'm like, I mean, a month and a half ago, I was freaking ripped. I'm still there. I'm probably going to get back to it in a couple of weeks again. But again, I'm even, you know, I'm back onto just being more, it's about being more aware and more conscious of what you're eating. It's as simple as that.
And also don't see them as cheat days. Don't put that vibe around you.
Yeah, good point.
You know, just, you ate, don't feel bad about it.
Yeah.
Don't say, oh fuck, what did I do?
Yeah.
Just say, you know what, I ate it, tomorrow I'll make sure I run an extra 20 minutes on the treadmill or hit the bag 20 minutes and that's it. And again, we're talking now for training, not to be a fighter, but training a bit as a fighter.
As a fighter, yeah.
Because the truth is, when I see athletes, the people that are the healthiest are the boxers and stuff. They have, because of their endurance, right? Their heart is, they're healthy people. Yeah. Look at Tyson, right? Tyson should have been dead with all the shit he's done, but because of his conditioning, he's still there and he's still going.
Like I know my cousin, we've done a little bit of drills together in the knife defense video. We were drilling. He was exhausted. He felt it. Like it was hard, like grappling and trapping. And in the knife defense program, the drills, we're going full out. My cousin's in it. Sasha's in it. We're not going slow. The drills are full out, full speed, and real. You gas out pretty quick.
Well, there's a difference using your power to lift something one time and sustaining your power for a long period of time, right? So like you compare sometimes, it's like having a Honda engine in a Ferrari. You know what I mean? You gotta to make, like, it's good to have strength, but you be able to maintain it for a consistent amount of time, right? Unless you're going for that lucky one blow, which doesn't happen that often.
And if you run out of steam, you're screwed because I'm full of gas. That's what it is. Once the gas tank is out, you're not going anywhere. So you might be a better fighter than me, but if I'm conditioned better than you, and I go those rounds, we're talking about fighting not in the street, but I could push that a couple of rounds. Once I see you're gassed out and I waste your energy, I'm gonna nail you on that. Right?
Yeah.
So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. We gotta run. I have a client in 7 minutes. Go visit my website, nickdrossos.com. I have a 50% off on my Tactical Edge program. We're 48 lessons. We have the manual and guide, statistics, everything you need to know about the knife defense, the box, the body, the strikes. 12 lessons, 20 alive drills. We're finishing those up. And then 12 full-out scenarios. We're gonna go in parking lots, in a car, in an elevator, real time, real speed. So make sure to check it out. And it's a 50% off, yeah.
Also, don't be hard on yourself, because guys, like, enjoy your training.
Enjoy your, fuck.
Don't be hard on yourselves. Don't say, just enjoy it. Enjoy what you did. If you don't feel like training hard, don't. It's okay. If you feel like that day you want to rest. It's fine. Listen to your body.
Listen to your body. Like my ribs they're a little bit better now. Well, they're actually much better, but I'm giving another couple of weeks to really heal before I get back to it nice and solid. So guys, we're up. I gotta run to a client. We'll pop another live. Click the link. Go check out the knife defense program. It's at 50% off. I'll see you guys soon.